How do I explain what I do for a living with damn? Posted by Henrik Gyor on October 6, 2009 on anotherDamblog.com. People will ask you, what do you do for a living? If you work with digital asset management on a daily basis, as I do, there are a few ways you can answer this question. You could explain what you do in some detail, sometimes boring and or confusing the average person. You could blab on and on, creating more hot air. Or you could give your elevator pitch, a simple, concise introduction to what you do for a living. Before I had a simple explanation meant for the average person, I also confused a lot of people, which is unfortunately really easy to do nowadays. It took me a while to come up with a simple analogy. Here is how my damn elevator pitch often goes, whether I'm speaking with an executive or someone I just met. 1. An inquiring individual asks the question, "What do you do?" 2. I reply, "I'm a digital asset manager. I work on digital asset management." 3. The inquiring individual often says, "What is that?" 4. I say, "Are you familiar with an iPod?" 5. They often say yes, unless they admit living in a cave since 2001. 6. Whether that is the case or not, I quickly show them an iPod, scroll through the contents as I explain that while this is meant for an individual consumption of media, such as music, video, photos, etc., I manage similar kinds of media, generally called assets. The biggest difference is we can share assets across an entire organization legally, using a set of more sophisticated tools with a series of workflows, commonly referred to as DAM. This helps the organization save money by being able to search, find, use, reuse, and or repurpose what they already have in the DAM legally. I show how assets can be found using various information called metadata, with the case of music on an iPod by album, artist, genre, title. I answer any further questions they have, but that is my elevator pitch as to what I do for a living with DAM. How do you explain what you do for a living with DAM as a user or administrator? For more on digital asset management, log on to anotherDamblog.com. If you have any questions or comments, please send them to anotherDamblog@gmail.com. Another Damn Podcast is available on Audioboo, Blueberry, iTunes, and the Tech Podcast Network. Thanks again.